Okay. See, I mean, I don't know enough
That's
about
like
it.
sticking a nail file up underneath your
Got
fingernail.
it.
Into the cuticle. Into the nail bed, rather, not the cuticle. Alright, give him a break. The white line is the lamina.
Got it.
That's the structure that glues the hoof wall to the inside of the foot. It's the glue that holds the whole foot together. It's live and it's very sensitive. So you can't get into that or the horse can't walk. It's like I said, it'd be like me ripping your fingernail up off of the nail bed. You wouldn't be able to touch your finger for weeks if I did that.
So do a lot of farriers just cut too short?
Yeah, a lot of times when horses are lame from trimming, they'll be sore for 3 or 4 days afterward. Yes, because you've gotten too far up into the white line.
Okay.
And yes, when that's what happens when you get a hot nail. Okay, that's what a hot nail is. It got too close up into the lamina.
I see.
And it makes them sore.
Yeah.
All right, maybe this one more time.
Even when you want that, huh? So right now, is that frog sore?
No, his frog isn't sore.
It isn't.
No, it's the inside structure.
It's
that's
just
sore.
inside. Okay.
Yeah, not the frog.
And he doesn't get any thrush.
He has had thrush, but
Yeah.
no, not really.
Yeah.
He's not a big thrushy horse.
Now he's not going to be this good about the left front.
Well, I may not be able to get it done if he can't
Yeah.
stand on this one today. I was able to get it done last time, but lately it's been an every other trip thing.
Really?
Oh, all right, relax. Just relax.
Poor Simba. What? You know, given that you've got to try and do this, I mean, let's just say you weren't doing the boot thing and you were just trying to sort of rely on time and nature.
Mm-hmm.
Would it eventually, as a result of you gradually trimming the hoof in front, would you eventually be able to change the balance?
Yes, and like I said,
Angle. Excuse
yes,
me.
and I've done that without. I've never done glue-ons on him yet.
Yeah.
Like I said, when I first moved him to the property where he was previous to this,
Yeah.
he was actually doing really well,
Yeah.
and he would trot around and stuff. He always walks like this, but he was much sounder. He wasn't limping. So yes, I can get him to that without
the boots.
glue-ons, but he's gotten so uncomfortable right now, and he keeps bruising his heels and abscessing. I want to get him protected where he can get some extended protection time on his heels and give him some opportunity to heal a little bit and not continue to bruise him every single day, all day long. But and I'm hoping 1st of April is what I'm shooting for now. I was hoping for March, but it's just raining.
Yeah, it's just been constant, really wet weather. And is the left front worse than the right?
No.
They're both the same?
They're
Pretty much?
both the same. This just happens to be the one that's abscessing right now,
I see.
or just abscessed. They are a different shape, but they're pretty much in the same boat. I know. Just want to put this on you for a minute, okay?
Well, I see right off the bat. And I wasn't looking at the inside of the boot, but it's lifted it right up, huh?
Come on, you.
Is that right? It's lifted up?
I've just got a pad onto there to sort of protect his heel a little bit. Come on, you can do it. Come on, grumpy face. Yeah, you're a handsome man, you are.
Oh, it's a gorgeous horse. I just literally saw pictures of him from last summer. How thin he was.
He's a nice horse.
Yeah, he is a nice horse.
This is the fattest he's ever been.
Yeah, you said.
Michelle's done a really great job of getting weight on him.
Yeah.
Kid, do you love your friend?
No. I just want to be a pain in the neck. Well, believe me, even this is better than some days. Some days it's like he can't walk.
Yeah, and that's why I said, I mean, if he could be booted sometimes, it
Yeah.
would be so much. You know, Bonnie has offered to do some of it, but Bonnie doesn't have any money. Driving over her, you know, every day is
I
hard
know, it's
for
a
her.
long drive. It's a 40-minute drive for me from Alpharetta. Hey, trouble. Hey, trouble.
We could get somebody in the area. I'd buy him boots if we could get it to where, you know, like I said, if we could even do the 24/24 for a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I've been coming out a couple of times a week, you know, just to help feed and groom and clean out their stalls and stuff. But I certainly can't commit to be coming every 24.
Well, you shouldn't have
Hey, trouble. You have to be so close. Would you be? All of a sudden, you're Mr. Loverboy, huh? Now you want to be Mr. Loverboy, huh? Come away. Come away. Come away, precious one. And Pete says, I'll take some of that hoof. I'll take some. Did you get a piece? Did you get a piece?
So see, you pat him over there, and he can do it short.
I see. And now he's willing to put some weight on that one
Just a little bit.
so that you can do this. I see. Whoa.
Fast, though. I know, you're a very good boy.
Such a lovely horse.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Do it. You can do it.
Do you ride?
I have horses. No, I never ride because I'm never off.
You
But
never have any time.
yeah, I have ridden my whole life.
Have
but
you?
I do have horses. Here, Pete. This is a good Pete. He's good.
There you go, sweetie.
That's a good
Yum.
piece. Yeah, that's good, right?
How's your back, Melly?
That's good.
It is good for you. I hear that most farriers, you know, for obvious reasons, have back.
Most fairies that have back problems, it's because they don't work out.
Oh yeah, that's true. I remember.
You gotta have good core strength to have a good healthy
I
back.
remember a farrier telling me that he went to the gym several times a week to keep up his strength. I forgot about that. There you go. And see, it's almost never been able to get him to lift his hoof long enough for me to clean it. So I've just sort of left him alone and said, well, I'm not going to aggravate him. I actually thought, and I think now I'm seeing it's true, he had trouble, you know, being able to sort of stand on three and bear the weight.
Well, even when he can do it,
Yeah.
he likes to mess with you. So unless you're real savvy about forcing the point, don't feel bad. You're not the only person that can't get him to pick his feet.
Well, you know what the thing is? It's like if a horse is that way, I mean, you know, if it was my horse, I wouldn't tolerate it, you know, because I'd say you're being stubborn and whatever. But when it's a horse like this, you think, well, he might be so sore, especially seeing how he walks.
Yeah.
You say, I'm not going to do something to him just so that I can get his feet clean.
He's a lover boy.
Oh.
But Simba will mess. He will mess with you.
Really?
Yes, he has a very strong personality,
Yeah.
and he can be a pain in the ass.
You see, he's been so sweet.
He is very sweet.
Yeah.
I love him to death.
Yeah, I can see why.
We've had I loved him the first day I saw him.
Now the back, to me, doesn't look as bad.
No, his back feet are pretty good. Most of his issues with his back end,
Yeah.
and I need to get Brooke to come out again, is because he spends all of his time like this. So his back end gets tired and sore. And that's why you see him, he parks out a lot. Because the front hurts, the back is tired. But like I said, Brooke comes out and works on him every once in a while.
And what we laugh because he's always dirty. You know, in the winter, his coat, his blanket's filthy. You know,
He
he's
is a
dirty.
very dirty horse.
He is? Oh, well, you know, we wondered. I said to Chella, you know, he probably lies down more than the average horse because he wants to get off his feet.
Well, he doesn't normally, but these marks he's got right now,
Yep.
those are an indication that he is laying down more now than he normally does, and that's why I really want to get something done about him. But, so my whole point is, what I want people to understand, and I know, because a lot of people in the, the rescues, they get, this horse has got problems. He's never going to be sound. he can be more comfortable than he is now. Yes, somebody is paying attention to that. We just I can't do what I want to do with him right now.
Got it.
You know, I'm keeping him trimmed, which is helpful for him. And actually, I think you'll see him get better on this foot probably over the next 3 or 4 days, because I took a big pressure point off of that heel area that had built up from the abscess. And I think that's one of the things that's bothering him right now, is he had a big pressure point. So hopefully this foot will get better over the next couple of days.
Hi, sweetie.
And what I'm shooting for is to boot him the 1st of April now, if it'll stop raining.
Yeah, and I have no idea what the weather forecast is. I know we're supposed to get some more rain this week, so it sort of seems endless.
Well, I'm hoping what I might do, because Jan wants to practice with it a little bit, is Jan may come out with me when I do him.
Is she a farrier in training?
No, absolutely not.
Oh.
She was actually one of the first female journeyman farriers in the state. She used to be a conventional farrier. She's now barefoot. She trims out at the rescue a lot.
Oh.
But she hasn't done a lot of glue on.
Oh, I see. So she wants to train on that.
Yeah.
I see.
All right, that's all you had to do, baby.
You know,
But Renegade has a really nice glue on that they've come out with, that I'd like to try on him as well once I get done with the other ones.
yeah. Sometimes, you know, because I've done hunter jumpers, you know, I would see farriers sometimes, you know, they put on, you know, remember we're talking about making the horse jump as well as possible and be as comfortable as possible and all of that. It would seem to me that they would put shoes on, and then they would have pads under the
Well,
they would have pads under the shoes and all of that.
Right,
So,
because
oh, too bad.
the shoes cause all kinds
Oh, you rat!
of
You
cause
stinker!
pathologies in their feet. Quit, kid. Be nice.
I have never until today seen him do that.
Yeah, he can.
What a little rat!
I love you. I do. I love you.
Yeah. So what were you saying? I'm sorry.
Shoes cause all kinds of pathologies.
Mm.
And the problem with, well, we won't even get into all that today, but shoes, when you put a shoe on a horse's foot, you immediately cut the circulation in their leg by 60%. So for a lot of people who don't want to put the effort into doing what they need to do for their horse to be sound and healthy, you just slap shoes on them. It picks them up off of the ground and cuts the circulation in half. They can't feel their feet. They're sound. Boom. Yay! It's
very
easier for
interesting.
everybody. Unfortunately, you're destroying their feet. You're increasing the likelihood of tendon and ligament injuries. Because
Sure.
You're decreasing the circulation.
Right.
The lack of blood flow through the feet can significantly impact the entire overall health of the horse, because you have to understand is the feet are to put it sort of simply, a secondary blood pump to the heart in a horse. They're incredibly important to circulating the blood in the entire body. The heart just doesn't do it completely or well all by itself. Their feet are basically big blood pumps by the way that they're designed. But and they've done all kinds of studies on this anyway, but the kinetic energy that you create with shoes, the vibrational energy that you create with shoes. What do you want, baby? A horse trotting down the pavement, down the asphalt barefoot, has 1/3 the vibrational energy that a horse walking down the pavement with shoes has. The steel. I don't know if you've ever taken a hammer and hit a piece of steel with it repeatedly and see how bad the tendons in your forearm and your elbow starts hurting from doing that.
Just doing it.
That's basically